guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Jared Myers. Jared sent me our first story from New Hampshire. I don't think we've ever done a New Hampshire story. So this story is about a man. His name is Henry Gribbohm, and he's upset because he basically lost his entire life savings, which was only $2,300, to a carnival game. He was trying to win an Xbox Kinect, and he basically is saying that the carnival game was rigged and that it's not his fault. He lost all his money. This whole situation is just nuts. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip right now, and I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
This is an unbelievable story, but it is true. A New Hampshire man says his trip to the carnival was a horror show that left him out $2,600.
As New Hampshire Bureau Chief Michael Rosenfield shows us, the man says he was conned at a carnival by a carnival game.
Henry Gribbohm says he lost his life savings, $2,600, on a carnival game like this one. And all he has to show for it is this stuffed banana with dreadlocks.
You're expecting to win a few things and, let the kids have a good time. It just didn't turn out that way.
Gribbohm says he attended a Manchester carnival run by Fiesta Shows and wanted to win an Xbox Kinect at a game called Tubs of Fun, where contestants toss balls into a tub. When he practiced, he says it was easy, but something changed when he started playing for the prize and the balls kept popping out.
It's not possible that it wasn't rigged.
Gribbohm says he kept trying to win back his money by going double or nothing. He dropped $300 in just a few minutes, then says he went home to get $2,300 more and soon lost all that as well.
I know it's a difficult game. I mean, I've tried it myself. I've done it once, missed probably 20 times.
Fiesta Shows says the game is run by an independent contractor who's worked for Fiesta for years. It's interviewing the contractor to see what happened. Are there any scams at all with any of the games?
Not that I'm aware of. We've had a lot of these game operators with us for years.
The traveling carnival is now setting up here in Derry, New Hampshire, but you will not see Tubs of Fun. Fiesta says the independent contractor that runs the game is not allowed to set up while an investigation is taking place.
Because you get caught up in the whole double or nothing. I've got to win my money back.
Henry says he went back the next day to complain, and the man running the game gave him back $600. Henry split with the banana and the cash and filed a report with Manchester PD.
For once in my life, I happen to become that sucker.
In Derry, New Hampshire, Michael Rosenfield, WBZ News.
Well, you got to admit it, he has a certain amount of persistence.
That's right. And, we'll see
and
where this goes.
And a banana with dreadlocks. Wasn't a totally wasted event.
How many people have that?
All right. Listen, we're truly sorry. But I'm not sorry about the weather.
All right, so you guys just watched that news clip. And when I sat here and I watched the clip, I couldn't do nothing but face palming. I'm like, is this man for real? First of all, the fact that he only has $2,300 as his life savings says a lot right there. So if that's your life savings, why would you think it's okay to go and spend your life savings on a carnival game? You see him out there pushing the stroller. He has a son. That money could have been used towards rent. It could have been used towards food, bottles, and everything else for his child. But instead, he decides to trick off that money on a carnival game trying to win an Xbox Kinect when he could have just went to the store and spent $300 on a Kinect himself without having to play the carnival game. The whole situation makes no damn sense, how he thought it was okay to, one, lose all this money over a Kinect game. But like the old saying goes, a fool and his money shall soon part. Because to me, it makes no sense that somebody would think it's okay to not only spend $300, lose it on a carnival game, but then go home and pull out their life savings and lose that. And now this fool feels like he should be reimbursed. I don't think he should be reimbursed, because any adult with common sense knows that these carnival games are rigged. Of course, when you practice, you're going to be winning and everything's going to be working right. But then when you go to actually play the game, they have all types of little things to make these games, slightly move and bend and do all types of things, just like the ring toss. When you do the little ring toss games, you're hitting the bottles and the rings are staying, but then as soon as you give them some money, all of a sudden the rings just start bouncing every which way. So I would never spend over $10 on a carnival game, let alone $2,300. So I don't feel bad for this man. The only person I feel bad for in this entire situation is his son, because now his son is living in deeper poverty because his father's an idiot. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy ass, stupid ass story that's coming out of New Hampshire. All right, deuces.